All right, Coach, under hazy, overcast L.A. skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Houston Texans and our home team. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Get the flag. 5-5-5. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day on this. Orbit. Hey, check right. Watching you find.
Jackson on first down. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Hey,
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
bang, go.
Play action. It's Jackson. He completes it to Nelson. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Tight ends right. Watch tight ends right. 3 down. Mark 55. Now watch run. Go. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. You ain't got nothing.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's got it. This is Ware. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Check 55 to Mike. Pick me up. Here we go. Check 3.
Jackson options out left. And an alley to run. And he'll be out of bounds. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards. First down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal.
Watch the screen.
To throw is Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal.
Check. 81. Check 13.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's just me and you.
Here's Newton. Dancing to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Great. 57 to Mike. 57.
They'll try the air now with Newton. He'll get this to Eckler. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know. I mean,
and his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check 82. Watch 82.
To throw again. Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Charger drive about to get going. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 22, Jack, cover. 22, Jack, cover.
Here's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
Echo. 55. Check, 55. Mike. Watch the run. Mike, 5-5. Oh, trot. Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Hey, check right. Check right. Watch it, 5. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Rotate. 55. Woo-hoo. Mike. Zoom. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go. Go.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Switch it. Come on, switch on. Check 43s.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson, and it's complete. Henry, his first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
52's the mic. Pick it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
51, Mike. Mike 51. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 6 guys. 51 the Mike, boy. 51. So don't say nothing. Go. Mike 51. Mike 51. Here we go, D.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Sliding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, complete. It's Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He may try. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Jerry Tillery in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On 4th down, Trevor Daniel on to punt. Back deep, Travis Benjamin. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
6-man. Check curls. Check.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Check. Lucky.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger 1st.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arm saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice gain.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and goal from the 1.
It's our time. It's our time. Check 31. Check 31.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. Here we go. This is hard. And watch your leg. Hayward. Switch. Go. No, check that.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Incomplete. It's 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Chargers 21, Texans nothing.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Back to throw, Newton. He's got Smith here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Newton to throw. Buying time to his left. Complete. Smith has it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They give him a gain of 38. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing again is Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Melvin Ingram drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Check.
They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check. Go. Check hot right. Hot.
Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Gordon. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. J.J. Watt. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Check 52's the mark. Watch the screen. Joker. That's the Mike by 2. 65.
Play action. Now Jackson trying to lay one up deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Being chased out left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Throwing again. Newton. He's got Fuller. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First down, Houston.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
20.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And the catch made by Hopkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Newton now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Newton now to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be second and goal.
180. 57. Here we go. Watch tight end. Tight right.
Here's Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other bats in the league.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. A gain of 13. It's a first down. He continues to be a major factor carrying the football here into the 4th quarter, Charles.
Another big gain on the ground. Big guys working strong up front. A lot of them not just taking care of business at the line of scrimmage, but getting into the linebacker spots and taking care of the second level as well.
And they're taking advantage of everything right now on the scoreboard with that lead. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 9.
Strip that ball.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there for L.A. 52 yards. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
They run it here. Where? And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a second and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total.
Watch the run. Hey. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
On second and goal, Jackson, and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Melvin Ingram picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton. It's complete to Fuller. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll run with Mixon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3, Newton. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zach Brown making his